Hey guys, hope it's not blurry. I've got the camera zoomed in because my desk is a horrible mess because I have a bazaar tomorrow. Anyways, I just wanted to show you what I made, and I realized it's not Halloween anymore, but I don't exactly stick to the holidays when it comes to crafting. So this is a mini album, a toilet paper roll mini album. And I watched a video for a couple minutes on it, but I don't remember whose video it was. So it was somebody's video, but I don't remember who. Anyway, so I guess I'll get started. This paper was Studio G paper out of those small dollar stacks I bought at Walmart. And I think this sticker was from a Studio G sheet. This was some Studio G ribbon that I had, and I glued the paper on by mixing some Aleene's Original with water, then glued the paper on, and it didn't soak through the paper, surprisingly. I let the glue get a little bit tacky before I put the paper on, but it worked out really well. And then the ribbon I used, some super glue that Bonnie sent me, and I usually don't ever use super glue because I always glue my hands together, or I glue my hands to my clothes. I don't know how I do it, I just do it. And with these bottles, because you squeeze the sides, I managed to only glue my fingers together a few times, so that was pretty good for me, and it worked out really well. I didn't have any binder rings, so I just put the book together with some more ribbon. So here's the first page. I have a little tag here, and where did I put that? I didn't have any tags, so I had to make my own. And what I did was I drew them on a paper plate, and then I covered them with Halloween paper, and then the tags are a mix between or the tabs on the tags are a mix between ribbon. I've got ribbon on some, and then I've got some K & Company paper on some of them. So yeah, there's just a ribbon holding the small one in. When I got done with this page, I really didn't leave myself a lot of room to do anything. And then I've got a foamy ghost here. Studio G paper on the back. This white paper here is Studio G. This was some 13-year-old cardstock that I had, and some 5-year-old Halloween stickers I got at the Dollar Tree. It's always exciting when you use things that you've had for so long you didn't think you'd ever get around to using, but I used them, so I was pretty happy. I had to get a cat in here. I love cats. I've always wanted a black cat. I ended up with a beautiful orange and white one. I don't know what happened. So here's the next page. Here's a couple tags in here. In the K & Company paper I had, there was a sheet in that $3 paper stack that I bought. And one of the papers in the stack just had borders on it, so I cut the borders out, and that's what I made the tabs out of on some of them. And this is Studio G paper in the back, an old Halloween spiderweb sticker there, a foamy owl sticker, and then this strip of paper that holds the tags, and was the K & Company paper. This page is Studio G paper, Studio G sticker, foamy sticker. I think it's supposed to look like a lock. And I didn't like the pattern paper where this moon shape is, so I put some horrible glitter glue that I refuse to throw away until I use it all. Got that at the Dollar Tree. I put that in the moon shape. I'll probably do another layer of glitter glue since how it dries so thin. And here's the next page. I've got a few tags here. Oh, it looks kind of blurry. And then this is Studio G paper and a sticker. I put some foamy candy corns on here, and then the strip of paper that holds the tags in was the Cane Company paper. So this one has a couple tags. And some of the cards are made out of orange cardstock, the 13-year-old orange cardstock that I had, so I didn't have to use put a piece of paper plate in the middle of it, Studio G paper in the back and Studio G sticker, and then this was Cane Company, this fancy one. That was one of the borders I cut out. And this was all Studio G paper, and then a foamy owl sticker. I thought he was so cute. And then here's the last page. It just has one tag in it. Some old cardstock. Studio G paper is the polka dot one, and then the spider one was another Cane Company border. And this was an old witch sticker that I had. And then the back, I just left blank. I cut this spider out of a big 12 by 12 sheet of Studio G paper because it's just my favorite spider. I think he's so cute. So I think that's it. I don't remember if I mentioned or not, but I put a Made with Love charm on here on a piece of hemp cord. So this was my first mini album. I'm really proud of it. I did make a boo-boo because I put glue inside the toilet paper roll and squished it down, and I forgot that you don't want to do that because you want to put tags in between the two layers of cardboard. So that was my big boo-boo, but I'm not too bothered about it. Oh my goodness, I have a headache. And my blood sugar's low. That's probably why I have a headache. So yeah, I'm really proud of it, especially because it's my first mini album, and second of all, because I tend to overthink things and stare at things for hours on end, and I just kind of powered through this, and it did take a long time, but that's because it took a long time just to glue paper on. I think because I had such a large amount of new Halloween stuff that, you know, everything kind of went together, so it was easy just to pick up a sheet of paper and slap it on, and it looked good with the other page, you know. So that's my mini album. There was something that I did want to talk about, and you can go ahead and click off this video. I really have no intentions on offending anybody, but I have a feeling I'm gonna offend somebody. Before I started a channel, I was kind of hesitant to do so. I thought about it for a long time because I was so worried about stepping on people's toes as far as making a tutorial that someone else has made, and the other person not feeling that I gave them enough credit. Yeah, I was just terrified of stepping on people's toes, but you know, I just decided to go for it, and I'm really glad I did, because the main reason why I started this channel was to learn from other people, maybe help other people of things that I've learned, and I'm really glad that I started the channel, and I really haven't run into any problems thus far, as far as people getting upset that they feel that I've stolen their idea or whatnot, which I've never claimed anything is my original idea, just because I think that 99.99% of the projects out there, whether people claim it's original or not, probably isn't original, just because you haven't seen it on YouTube. But anyways, you know, when you ask someone why they started a YouTube crafting channel, you know, they're always going to say that they started the channel to help people. You know, yeah, they get offended or upset if someone shows what they've made, or does a tutorial because someone asked them to do a tutorial on how they made something, and they do a tutorial on it, and they feel that they were robbed of that idea, and they feel entitled that they should have gotten full credit for what someone else has made. And I just think it's silly, because if you're putting a tutorial up, obviously you want people to learn from it and pass it on, right? So, like, for my nesting hen ornament, I could care less whether people made a tutorial on it. You know, I don't need the credit. I don't need people to say, if you want to learn how I made this nesting hen ornament, you have to go to Sugar Ray Crafts channel and watch it, because she's the one who did the tutorial on it that I learned from. You know, I have no problem with people doing tutorials on things that I've made, you know, that they haven't seen before. And I really don't need the credit, because I put it on YouTube for people to learn from, and for them to pass it on to their own circle of friends, because not everybody watches the same people. It's as simple as that. You know, multiple tutorials need to be made of the same thing, because not everybody is subscribed to the same people. And there's some people I don't even like to watch, because I can't either understand them, or the lighting's so bad I can't see what they're doing. So I think it's good to have multiple tutorials of the same thing. I think, you know, it should be done. And I absolutely do not need credit for anything that someone has learned from me, because I put it on YouTube for people to learn. I'm happy that they can pass it on to their friends, and I hope for that. So, you know, I don't understand why people are getting so upset, and getting so angry, and saying, this is my idea, it wasn't right for you to do a video on it, it wasn't right for you to say, look what I made. You know, it wasn't right that you didn't give me full credit for what you made. I think it's really silly. And if you're worried about people stealing your idea, then you better just not put up a tutorial. It's as simple as that. You know, you better not show how you made something if you don't want someone else passing it on to their friends, you know. So I just wish people would be more kind to each other, and understand that if you're going to put up a video of something, then, you know, you better expect other people to put up videos of the same thing. And just be aware that chances are what you have discovered that is original probably isn't original. So, you know, I learned how to make those nesting hen ornaments from a book, a really old book that I had. So, you know, I'm glad it's on YouTube, and I'm glad people can learn from it. And as I said before, I absolutely don't need credit for it. If you want to say, hey, go check out Sugar Ray Crafts channel, she has a lot of great videos, great. But I absolutely 100% do not feel that I am entitled to credit for that ornament. So, you know, I just want people to have fun with crafts, and not be so worried about who gets the credit, or whose idea it was, or who was the first person to make the video of it. You know, on my channel at least, I won't tolerate people nitpicking on whose idea it was, or who made it first. I won't have that type of stuff on my channel, because I want crafting to be fun for people. And you know, if you really don't want people taking your idea and passing it along to their friends and whatnot, and the people who follow them, then it's really not a wise idea to put a tutorial up. if you can't handle people not giving you credit 100% of the time. And like I said, you know, when I saw the video on this, I just stared at it for a minute and saw what she had did, and then went back to my work on what I had been working at the time. You know, I didn't pay attention to the username. And so I think it's always courteous if you've learned something from someone and you remember who it was, to say their username so that they can get noticed a little bit. But you know, I think if you see a video and you're like, hey, that's my idea, I don't think you should be throwing a fit about it. If you think they've forgotten to mention you, you know what I'm saying. So the bottom line is, I guess I'll repeat it again. If you're gonna put up tutorials on something you've made, and you think it's your original idea, I think that really shouldn't matter whether you think it was your original idea. If you're gonna put a tutorial up, I hope it's with the best intentions that you want to pass it along for other people to learn, and share with their group of friends or the people who follow them. You know, just stop being mean to each other and stop throwing tantrums. It's really annoying. It really is. There's been several occasions of people that I've been subscribed to, of them before they even start the tutorial, or before they even start a video of whatever, of things that they made, you know, and they just throw a hissy fit at the start of the video about how it was their original idea. It wasn't fair. You should have gotten credit. You know, I don't even watch those videos, and there's been several times where I've kind of felt like unsubscribing to people because I don't want to listen to all the cattiness of whether they thought it was their idea or not, you know. I just don't want to hear... It takes away from the fun of crafting to listen to people complain about whether it was their idea or not. You know, I don't want to listen to that. I'd rather see what you've made or see how you've made something than listen about how angry you are about how someone stole your idea. I don't want to listen to it, and there is somebody that I'm very close to unsubscribing to because I just think it's really catty. And it shows your personality, you know. So, anyways, just expect people to use your ideas and share your ideas if you put your ideas up. That's all I'm saying. And I won't tolerate any rudeness on my channel, you know. I just won't. And with my tutorials, you know, I could care less whether I get credit for it, because that's not the reason why I put things up there. I really don't need the attention, first of all, and second of all, I put it up there to be shared, and I don't need credit for it. And I kind of hope that some other people have that frame of mind too, where they don't need credit for something that they claim they wanted to share with others and they wanted other people to use. You know, things are meant for sharing. And if you don't want to share, then don't put up a video. It's kind of simple as that. So, I guess I'll shut up now. That was just something that was eating at me. And I wasn't going to say anything, but, you know, I figured you can't expect things to change unless you speak up about it. And a few people that I care about have been, you know, worried about people getting mad if, you know, I've requested tutorials from friends and stuff like that, and they don't want to do a tutorial on something that they've made because they're afraid that they're going to get yelled at by people or harassed by people because it wasn't their original idea. And I don't even like that word original because like I said, not too many crafts are original nowadays. But anyways, I just find it sad. that my friends are afraid to share what they've learned because of the fear of being harassed by other people. And it's not okay. And it's something I won't tolerate on my channel. And it's something that that I just won't be involved in, you know? So, anyways, I guess that's my 2 cents on the subject, and I hope people that do, I hope to at least change one person's mind, you know, as to how they think about things. If you're gonna put up a tutorial, expect it to be shared. Expect it to be made by other people, and you really shouldn't care about whether you get credit or not. I'm sorry, you just shouldn't. Because everybody claims that they put up tutorials to help people and to share with people. It shouldn't matter whether you get credit or not. So, I guess that's it. Thanks for listening. Sorry if I offended anybody. That was just eating at me because, you know, I see people I care about being tormented by the subject, and I think about back when before I started my channel, of how terrified I was to make videos, to make tutorials, because I was so scared of stepping on somebody's toes, and it shouldn't be like that. It really shouldn't. So, you know, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked my mini album, and I will be making another video soon. Bye.